I just did a video that demands another video. The video was shopping for pants. I think it was called trying on pants. That's what I did. And I shot that at a hardware store with an old man in the background taking off his drawers, taking off his pants down to his briefs, putting on, trying on different pants. And the video that I need to make now is regarding a policy, or I guess it's going to be a policy that I've been working on in my mind for a couple of days now regarding people. If you followed any of my other channels, you know that I have an aversion to taking video of people without their permission, and I rarely ever do that. So how do I do this now that I'm shooting more more frequently now in an urban environment and dealing with people on a more often than I ever did as Softy Papa? Well, I've come up with two things that I want to share with you, and I think that these are going to be the operating principles by which I'm going to use in going forward. That girl over there has bunny ears. Check this out. Check it out. Can you see? She's with her mom and dad. She's got bunny ear hat and stockings. Wow. I don't know if you can see that clearly. She illustrates my point quite well. Here we go. Here's how I'm going to work this. First point is personal space. All of us have it. We have a space, a boundary within which it's our own space, and different cultures have different barriers, different boundaries, how close you can get and be within one's personal space. Now there's personal space in terms of human interaction. You know, this is way, 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 way too close. You don't want to smell my breath, and you don't want to see what's inside my pores. This is about an appropriate distance for Westerners in conversation, and for the most part for Japanese too. Now, there's that personal space for human interaction. I believe there's also a personal space in terms of technology, video and photography. We all know that all of us are comfortable, or at least we don't mind too much, if we're at a public setting and there's somebody taking a picture, from far back, and we happen to be in the picture, and he's taking a picture of something. It doesn't really bother anybody too much. Maybe it bothers some a little, but it's basically how far back you are reduces the level of discomfort accordingly. And I think what I'm going to operate in is I'm going to try to feel out what that operational distance is here in Japan, and try to base my videos and my photography of people, my video of people within or outside that zone. Try not to get within that zone. I may blunder a couple of times, I may give in to temptation a couple of times and go in, but for the most part that's going to be my primary operating principle when it comes to photographing people. So that brings up but there's a second one. Now that it has to do with that man that was in the store and this woman we just saw. That has to do with, how do I say this politely? I can't. Making a spectacle of yourself. Someone who is going out of their way to draw attention to themselves, or disregarding the social norms in such a way as to draw attention to themselves, and inviting observation and inquiry. They are basically opening the door, in my mind, to closer scrutiny. Doesn't mean I can get too close, but it means I think I can aim the camera at them. Two points to illustrate this idea that just came up. One, trying on pants. That man, knowingly or not, was opening himself up to scrutiny. Obviously he didn't give a damn enough to drop down to his drawers in a hardware store to try on pants. And I think he then, carte blanche, opened the door for me to turn the camera like this and take a little picture of it. So there we go. Some may disagree. I think that's cool. Second one illustrated just now, that woman in bunny ears, wearing that tight little outfit, those stockings, and a hat with bunny ears. She's saying, look at me. She's saying, see me. And I did. I turned the camera and had a look. So you may or may not agree with these operating principles, and I'd like to get your comments below and hear what you think. These aren't hard and fast yet. I'm going to wait and hear from you guys if you have any comments. And I'll go from there. I may or may not add a fourth bullet point to the policies. It sounds so official to call it policies. To the operating procedures for this channel. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to sign off for now. That's all I wanted to say for now. We have something new to work on now. How we're going to photograph people in Japan. And just for you note, if you see my last Conductor's video, we had a hat here at the Family Mart. It's still here. It's sitting right there. It's about 6 hours later. No one's come to pick it up. Someone will. Okay, you guys have a great afternoon. I'm going to go have lunch. Bye-bye.